Hi, I'm Zain Duraie. Where should I look?
It's look at the camera.
Hi, I'm Zain Duraie. I'm the director and writer of my debut feature film, Sync.
Okay, first question is a bit about production size. I saw there are like 5 countries involved in the production, so how difficult was the development of the movie, would you say?
We had the development from the region, so I mean, thankfully, I didn't have much interference. So the co-production majorly was with France, and our French co-producer gave a lot of notes, and she helped me with the script. So, I mean, my producer would know more about the complications.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. All right. So, and tell me a bit, where do you draw inspiration for the story? Where did the story come to you? Let's say.
It's a very personal story, and I wanted to be the first Arab movie that tackles mental health, and basically to talk about the subject openly.
And how is the situation right now? Let's just say a woman in reality has these issues, the protagonist has. What would happen to her?
It's difficult because there's a lot of shame, there's a lot of taboo, there's a lot of stigma, and I wanted to break all of that with my film. So living with it is very difficult.
And I thought the chemistry of the actors, the two of them, was excellent. Can you tell me a bit how you worked on that to achieve this?
Well, we worked a lot together. I mean, Nizar is a fantastic actor. We were preparing for 3 years for his role to embody the illness. Clara is a professional. She's extremely talented and extremely beautiful. And with her eyes, I wanted to see, I felt that this actress is going to give me so much with her eyes. And she was really able to give me that with not much face movement. And we really worked a lot. The chemistry, we were rehearsing a lot. Nizar and Clara, we were working together for weeks before the shoot, and they just found immediate harmony together as well, and they were both very invested in their characters, and they believed their characters, which is very important. And I was just there to guide them, but it's all them.
Okay, and when you had the casting, did you already from the beginning, you had these actors in your mind, or was there auditions? How did it work, the casting?
Yeah, I mean, with Nizar, my producer suggested him, we had a coffee, and we had a very long conversation, sometimes about the film, sometimes about other things, and he came with like his big curly hair, and I saw him and I said, it's you. And he said, you will not audition me? And I said, no, I can feel your talent. I don't need to audition you, and I knew it was him. Clara, I mean, it was almost the same as well. We just had a conversation because she's a very well-known actress, and I knew she's very talented. So we just had a conversation, and I just saw her eyes, and I said, "My gosh, she's so beautiful." I mean, imagine her eyes in the night with that mud and everything, and she was perfect.
And considering their difference in status, let's say she's a veteran, she's more younger actor, do you treat them differently, or is it the same?
No, for me it's the same.
It's the same.
I don't know. For me it's the same. Yeah.
And tell me a bit, which one was the hardest scene to shoot for you, and also if you have one that it's your favorite, let's say, or I guess this is difficult.
The dance scene.
The
dance scene and the garden scenes. The dance scene, because we had a problem with sometimes like we'd face challenges with the location because it was very late at night. And there were sometimes I only had a couple of hours to shoot this specific scene. But thankfully I was able to shoot it, and it was now one of my favorite scenes. And the garden, it was the last 3 days of the shoot, and there was a lot of, it was heavy on performance. I mean, the whole film is heavy on performance. So I would say the garden scenes, and like when I was outside the house, everything became challenging because you kind of feel like you're losing control and you don't know what's going to happen with the location, with the, car scenes even were difficult. So, yeah.
Can you tell me a bit about cinematography, what you wanted to do in the visual aspect of the film?
Well, with Farouk, my director of photography, is very talented, so my life was really easy because he would do sometimes exactly what I say, and sometimes he would say something better, and he would suggest kind of new compositions, new frames. And when I first hired him, before he basically before he read the shooting script, he knew I wanted to shoot the film on 2 different aspect ratios. So he suggested it himself, he felt it. And then when I sent him the shooting script, he saw that I had already put that I wanted to shoot in a box and then I want to open the frame. So me and him really had great chemistry. I think chemistry between the director and the head of departments is very important, especially with the director of photography and the producer, of course. It's very, very important to have chemistry because then you can feel if the film is gonna pick itself up or not. And if you work with so much love and passion and dedication, then everything is fine. And I was very, very happy and pleased with my director of photography. He's very young, he's my age, you know, so we were really on the same page. There was no one that's higher than the other. So it was a very, very nice experience because we were all kind of starting together.
And why did you choose this double aspect ratio?
I chose the box because I wanted to stay in the head of Nadia, the mother, and I wanted to stay in her denial until it opens and she sees her son for who he is and that he is dangerous and that something might happen to her. And at the same time, when the frame opens, it's the reality. It's the reality that she cannot escape. So I had to basically open the frame. I could not feel the film can continue inside a 4/3 aspect ratio. I felt it had to open because that moment in the garden when they do the chickens, it was, for me, it was a catharsis, you know. It was something was also getting freed inside of Nadia.
And about the editing, how did you work in that and the pace of the film in general, let's say?
Well, my editor, you know, he's brilliant, Abdullah. He knew exactly what I wanted. He's very talented. We were in the editing room for 6 weeks, and he was able to find the rhythm and pick up the pace. He's a storyteller as well, and editors really are half of the director, in my opinion. When you have a good editor, a very good editor, it can really make your film even better because they can suggest new things because they're new, they're fresh to the image. They only know the script and they see the shots, but then they're able to give you something new, and he was able to give me that. He was my anchor when I was lost. So I'm really blessed. Every team member in this film understood the movie very well, and they understood what I wanted very well. So this saves the director. It's really, makes my life easy.
Okay, so in the end you are happy with the result. How did you feel watching the movie in the big screen?
I love it. And the best compliment I've been getting from people who have read the script, big directors, mentors, they said they think the film is better than the script, and I think this is the best compliment you can get.
And Zana, how is the cinema in Jordan nowadays? How would you describe it?
It's slow, but I think we're getting there. But I think the industry still needs a push. The local industry, we still need some time. But we'll get there with the support of the Royal Film Commission. We now have a film funding that's up to $100,000. We have. We're trying to build the system. We have an excellent crew that works on the big, Hollywood productions. But we need some time. We need some time to be on the map.
Okay. Yeah. And this is the first time the film is screening in this region, right?
Yes.
So how was the reaction of the audience?
Amazing. And we were extremely sold out.
Yeah.
Like, there was not one empty chair. People were crying. They were moved. I was really, really emotional that day because, like, you're screening a film that's the Amman people know, the city people know, I mean, even in Toronto the reactions were excellent. Everyone says I relate. I know someone like this. I am like this. I know my mother is like this. So it's very nice to hear that people are relating to
what you do,
to the film.
Yeah. And future projects, what are you working on next? Any plans ahead?
I have an idea, but it still needs a lot of work. But it's in the psychological genre as well.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks for your time. I hope